The fruit of your labor should be enjoyed. Let's start.
Welcome to Diary of Our Souls. My name is Amani for those who don't know. I just wanted to start off by first saying, if you are watching this video, thank you for clicking the link and just supporting me with a view. Now, if you on your YouTube, you gotta subscribe. I need you guys to subscribe to my channel. Also, it's very important that you post notification or click whatever you have to do, because I'm gonna be spitting some fire. I'm gonna be talking about just some real ish. That's probably gonna be a blooper, but okay, let me get serious. Welcome to Diaries of Our Souls. My name is Amani for those who don't know me. I know you're probably wondering, like, what is this? What is Diaries of Our Souls? Is this a YouTube video? Am I vlogging? Am I doing pranks? No. I'm sharing videos that are very super important and very common in regards to emotion and just like where you're at in your life. I think that for me at least, we live in a period, we live in this time where everything is on social media. Everything is right in the palm of our hands with our phones. And so many times we see the success of others. We see the things that people have worked hard for, the things that they've earned, or even people who allude to their success. But a lot of times we don't know the background of someone. We don't know the trauma, the suffering, how they've come to realize what their purpose is, why life is not appeasing their emotions, why they are vulnerable, why they have the behavior that they had, the mindset, that mentality, what it's like trying to break away from generational cycles, what it's like being Black, what it's like being a woman, a mother, what it's like just wanting to figure life out. Sometimes we don't always have the background stories. And I think that background is very important. It's very important because it helps people relate and it helps people feel as though they're not alone in this world, as though, okay, if she's gone through it or he's going through it, then I could do this. I have the strength to surrender. I have the strength to endure. I have the strength to persevere. Whatever that strength is that you are called to have in that season, Diaries of Our Souls is just here to let you know that you're not alone, that I've been through it in all aspects and all capacities of what you think I have not experienced in life. I most likely have. Now, I don't want Diaries of Our Souls, I don't want you guys to have this perception that I have life figured out, that I have all the answers, all the key factors, because I don't. Because I'm a human being. I have emotions. I still operate as an emotional, vulnerable person. But in evolving to be more mature and to be more purposeful, I understand that, things have to happen. Things happen because they have to, and there's not always a why immediately. There's not always a positive vibe to trying to understand what your purpose is in life, or why you feel you've been created to have this purpose, or just any aspects of maybe some of the questions, the thoughts that we have in our heads that we're not so quick to share publicly. That's what Diaries of Our Souls is. It's to share the vulnerabilities of self. It's to share the deepest thoughts of self, the deepest reasons, the deepest questions, just trying to understand life, the circumstances, and how can we benefit ultimately from. I created Diaries of Our Souls because at the point of my life, I was going through a transition that I didn't know a way to manage. I didn't understand why life was hitting me so hard, or why everything just seemed to just be at this whirlwind of just chaos. And then once navigating it and understanding it, it led me here to create Diaries of Our Souls, so that what I wasn't able to find, someone else is. What I want Diary of Our Souls to be an outlet, to be a community that's safe, that stays safe, because it's just a place for us all to grow. And I'm here on YouTube because I want my audience to be a much broader, wider audience, people of all walks of life, to feel as though, okay, if there's one thing that we can definitely relate to each other, that's being human. It's not about privilege and non-privileged resources, opportunities. Is that we're all human, we all have emotions, and we've all dealt with some of our emotions either the same or differently. I hope that I can help you be reassured of healthy and unhealthy ways to navigate life, to understand life. I have a motto that life does not appease your emotions. So because life does not appease your emotions, you have to stay in motion. You have to stay moving and keep it moving forward. Doesn't matter the direction at times, because you're always going to end up at your destination. You're always going to end where you're supposed to end. Diaries of Our Souls. I want to talk about what it's like being a mother, a Black mother married to a Black man in America. What it's like understanding purpose, evolving potential into maturity. I want to talk about pain and suffering and trauma, breaking generational cycles, being first generation entrepreneurs. I want to talk about just establishing a lifestyle that's completely healthy and normal, even if you never seen healthy and normal. And I don't believe in right or wrong ways. I do believe in healthy and unhealthy ways. And that's what Diary of Our Souls is. It's an outlet. It's a platform. It is a community for us all to establish reassurance that we all can relate to one another, and that whatever the outcome, whatever the trajectory is of our lives, that you have the choice to make it healthy or unhealthy. I have big hopes and big dreams for Diary of Our Souls. I have now for 3 years. I've been working on Diaries of Our Souls for 3 years in ways that no one knows, but I'm super excited because I finally have found myself in the season now of moving forward, staying in motion, not procrastinating, not having fear, not having doubt, not letting those things overcome me, overcoming those things so that hopefully I can be all of what God has created me to be. But most importantly, my mission in life is not just to teach, but it's to model behavior for my child. It's to show an example of this is what you can do. You don't have to do it. You have the free will to make choices, but just trying to model behavior that's different for her. Starting a new generational cycle, having legacy and foundation for something that's hers and maybe future children to come. And so this is Diary of Our Souls. Diary of Our Souls. I am the diary. You guys are the soul. So the things that I talk about are literally from maybe my diaries, maybe journals, just the authentic depths of who I am that I have learned to bring up to the surface and move what's needed and move what's needed. Remove what's not needed and keep what's needed, and just take all of what I have and evolve it into something more. So I hope that you guys enjoy all the videos that are to come. It's hard to really talk about, it's not hard to talk about what videos you're going to see, but it's hard to give the perspective just here in this intro, because there's going to be so many things that I'm just going to talk about. Some of them you're going to like, and some of them you're not going to like. I can promise you that the things that I share, it's never purposely to hurt you. It's never purposely to make you feel unworthy or to question just who you are as self. Ultimately, the things I post in the stories that I share is to make you identify with your true self, understand your true self. If that self is self in marriage, self in motherhood, self in beautiful Blackness, self in womanhood, self in human being self in America, whatever it is. I just want to provide just a sense of reassurance that you can be all that you want to be. You got to put the work in. There's that saying that faith without works is dead, but for me, I want to enjoy the fruit of my labor, and God has called Diary of Our Souls at this season in my life to be labor. So I hope you all support. Once again, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I will see you for the next video.